Hi, my name is Jodi Coleman and I am one of the teachers working with the Lincoln curriculum. Little Lincoln is the kindergarten through second grade curriculum and Lincoln Interactive is third and fourth grade. I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself to you so you know a little bit more about me. First of all, I live in Corvallis, Oregon with my two daughters and my husband. My husband is the videographer. This is my daughter Alex and she is in fourth grade. And this is my daughter Katie and she is in sixth grade. So thanks for helping, girls. I wanted to let you know a little bit about my background. I grew up in Walla Walla, Washington, and then I went to college at the University of Puget Sound. I studied science there, and after that, I went to Pacific Oaks University and I studied child development there. After I finished that, I did some traveling around the world, had a lot of fun, and then I got into teaching. My first year of teaching was in the bottom of the Grand Canyon in a small Indian village called Supai, and this is one of the waterfalls that was close to the village where I lived. It was a beautiful place to live. Here's the view from the door of my classroom. And after I left there, I taught for a few years in the Seattle area, and then my husband and I moved to Oregon, and I taught in Dallas, Oregon for 5 years. In those years, I taught third, fourth, and fifth grade. After that, my daughters were born, and I took some time to teach at the community college. I taught child development there, and now I work at the Baker Webb Academy where I work with the Lincoln curriculum. So I wanted to share some of my favorite things to do with you. One of my favorite things to do is go on adventures. This is an adventure that my family went on last year to southern Oregon. We played in the deserts and we went to a place called Goblin Valley State Park. If you ever have a chance to look it up, it's a really fun place to go. I also like dogs. This is a picture of my dog Jasper. Her birthday was on St. Patrick's Day, and so she liked to dress up, or at least we like to dress her up with green on her birthday. Sadly, she died a year ago, and so we're thinking about getting another dog now. Let's see. Another thing I like is something called palindromes. And a palindrome is something that reads the same forwards as backwards. So the word dad is a palindrome, D-A-D, both directions. So this is one of my favorite palindromes. It's 10 Alps bordered Rob's planet. Work on that. See if you can figure out why it's a palindrome. Let's see, next I wanted to share some of my favorite books, and some of you might read some of these books this year. I love Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. That's in the fourth grade curriculum. I love Anne of Green Gables. I don't believe that's in the Lincoln curriculum, but it's a really fun book. I also love The Phantom Toll Booth and the On the Banks of Plum Creek or the whole Little House on the Prairie series. Maybe some of you have read those before. And let's see, the last thing I wanted to share is I also love knitting with children and doing crafts and handwork. So this is one of my favorite books for knitting with kids, and this is a pig that Alex and I knit together, I think before she went into first grade. So it's pretty cute. Let's see, what else do I like? I love to go hiking, I love to go backpacking, I like to cook. My family and I like going on bike rides, we like to go swimming, and we all love to read. So I really look forward to working with you this year, and if you ever have any questions or need any help with anything, feel free to call me. My number is 541-519-7373. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.